Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us for trivia night. Let me say hi to our sweet Mishi, and IVB is here. Posit- Positively Yarntastic with Heidi. Sorry about that. Reminding me to take my cholesterol medication. While we wait for everybody to join us, I have been busy working on some projects. I have found a bag full of some yummy, goody, delicious yarns that I am playing with to make things I'm going to send over to Mishi. Hello, my sweet bestie Tank. How are you? Um, as I said, I just kind of been puttering around. My room is a disaster area right now. I am rearranging. I have got boxes and boxes of yarn everywhere. I have empty boxes everywhere. I have a big box full of stuff to go to the school. I have my project bags everywhere. Hello, Kim. Welcome in. First thing I've been working on is that Hobie Twister, the prayer shawl. Last time you seen it, it was still little. It has now grown into this. Hello, Michelle plays hooky. Then, as you know, Mishi taught us all how to. I look like Princess Leia. Thank you. Mishi got us all into playing with some cotton yarns. So I found this cotton, this little tub here full of some cottons. Hello, sassy sister Sherry. Then I found this big bag full of cotton. So I decided to join in and make little soap sacks. This one has two different hooks. So either high or low, you can hang it however you want. This one, bow ties. And if you undo the bow, you can open it. It's drawstring. This one was very fun to do. So I would like to say thank you to our sweet Mishi for teaching us how to do these. And then I have this one, which is drawstring, and it also hangs. So very fun and very quick to make these. Hello, sweet pebbles. Hello, May. Anybody I missed, thank you for coming in. So that's what I've been working on is soap sacks, that shawl, my blanket, and I started a wrap on top of cleaning and rearranging my room. So that's what I've been up to. I do have trivia questions here for us. Our categories are strange or unusual pets, city and state strange laws, games for kids, biggest tourist attractions by state, number one game shows of the 70s and 80s, name that bird, and strange things people consume, as in eating. that was requested by our sweet Sherry Knowles. The quickest way to make them is to crochet a rectangle, stitch it together, and add a loop. Oh, for the soap sacks, I actually don't mind doing it in the round like that because it makes me accountable to count my stitches, which is one thing I don't like to do. I usually don't do is count my stitches, especially if I'm making a blanket. If I'm doing a wearable, then yes, I will. Then I can use any stitch I want. Because we know the strange things Sherry eats. LOL, just kidding. Oh, well, when I did that category, I did message Miss Sherry and I did let her know that there was a couple of them that just made my stomach churn. And I actually took one of my nausea medications, about 20 minutes ago, just for this category that our sweet Sherry picked out for us. All right, if you guys are ready to go. Ooh, a burrito bowl. I had spaghetti and garlic toast. All right, we are going to get started. Our first category, strange or unusual pets. Question number 1. What is the largest rodent in the world known for its semi-aquatic lifestyle and social nature that is sometimes kept as a pet? And I'll repeat the question for you. What is the largest rodent in the world known for its semi-aquatic lifestyle and social nature that is sometimes kept as a pet? I see an otter, a capybara, capybara. Well, if you said capybara, you're right. They are huge. Yes, they come from Australia. And they have it spelled as Capybara. They're semi-aquatic. I did not know that either. But yes, they, I guess, can swim if they need to. Number 2. What small nocturnal mammal with a distinctive spiky coat is sometimes kept as a pet despite needing specialized care? No worries, Mishi. Taylor's having to wait 5 minutes. Oh, I'm sorry. If you said hedgehog, you are correct. Hi, Taylor and Tim. You would love a hedgehog, really? They need specialized care, though. That gets expensive. Oh, no. YouTube's at its usual shenanigans again. All right, question number 3. What type of monkey, known for its large eyes and nocturnal habits, is sometimes kept as an exotic pet? What type of monkey, known for its large eyes and nocturnal habits, is sometimes kept as an exotic pet? Hedgehogs, they're so cute. I hope you are too, Taylor. Spider monkey? Monkeys. A bush baby. Tar something. It's not a spider monkey. I actually never heard of this before. It is a squirrel monkey. It's a YouTube live, Mishi, and I'm just using my tablet. A squirrel monkey. Taylor says those are cute. I need to look that one up. All right, question number 4. What type of small horned mammal is sometimes kept as a pet in rural areas? What type of small horned mammal is sometimes kept as a pet in rural areas? Not a lizard. Tank your coat. Your goat. You're close with goat, but what kind of goat? IBB got it. Yes, pygmy goat. Those things are so cute. The neighbor that lives kind of kitty corner behind us had 2 of them in their backyard. Oh, they were so adorable, but they weren't allowed up here, so. Yes, those of you that said goat, very good, but it was a pygmy goat. Number 5. What unusual pet is a type of snake known for its docile nature and ability to constrict its prey? He's wagging his tail, or her tail, his tail. Oh my goodness, I can't talk. Yes, they are itty bitty. You don't do snakes. I don't do snakes either. It's a bow. It's a python, but what kind of python? There's a certain name that they call it. Heidi, yes, ball python. Very good. So those of you that said python, very good. Last question in this category. What is the name of the small fox-like mammal with large ears native to the Sahara Desert that is sometimes kept as an exotic pet? Because it's a mobile home community. Even though we're out in the country, Mishi, there's 240 some mobile homes up here. So we're not allowed to have chickens, goats, nothing like that. We can have either 2 dogs, 2 cats, or 1 cat and 1 dog. That's it. All right. I see meerkat, dingo, phoenix fox. If you said the fennec fox, you are absolutely correct. Heidi, you are on a roll. It's bad up here, Mishi, because even with the 2-pet rule, people don't follow it. Like 207 across the street, they've got like 9 big dogs, 3 or 4 little dogs, 6, 7 cats. It's just terrible. You want one of those, but you can't have one, Heidi? I've always wanted a monkey, but most of all, a sloth. I would love to have a little sloth. This is one of your guys' favorite categories. Strange city and state laws. That's the category. So it can either be city or state. Number 1, collecting seaweed is prohibited in what state? Collecting seaweed is prohibited in what state? Hawaii, Florida, Maine, Florida, California, Oregon, Washington, Florida. None of those are correct. Not Texas. Not Alaska. Not Louisiana, not Utah. Sherry, you ought to know this one. You're near there. Where they have no ocean. New Hampshire, Tank, you got it. New Hampshire, yes. It is prohibited to collect seaweed in New Hampshire. And you could actually get a fine if you collect seaweed there. No idea why it's prohibited. I need to find out why these laws are in effect or not in effect. That's BS, Sherry says. Don't get caught collecting seaweed. Number 2, sleeping on sidewalks is illegal where? If you want to clam bake, you can round up seaweed. Seaweed salad is so delicious. Here in Vegas now, you can't take beach sand. You can't? Wow. Sleeping on sidewalks is illegal where? California, Vermont, New Jersey. Those are not correct. Tank says in New Hampshire, it's prohibited to collect seaweed from the beach at night. This restriction, which may seem unusual. Texas, Massachusetts, Alaska, New York. Good evening, Jill. Welcome in. Thank you for stopping in. You can only sleep outside in designated camping sites in Vegas now. All right, I'll repeat it one more time. Sleeping on sidewalks is illegal where? Taylor's on to something with the campgrounds and sleeping on environmental protection concerns, but rather on an old town ordinance, possibly dating back to the 1700s. The original intent was likely to ensure fair access to seaweed for all, as it was probably historic, is what I think. Connecticut, Nevada. Nevada is the correct answer. It is illegal to sleep on the sidewalks in Nevada. I would think that too, Taylor, that it would be illegal to sleep on a sidewalk anywhere. But Nevada was the only state that came up that said it is absolutely illegal to sleep on their sidewalks. Number 3, Gargling in public is against the law where? You have never collected seaweed? It's because of the Indians in Nevada that you can't sleep on the sidewalks? That would make sense. We just passed super strict laws starting July 1st. Basically, it's illegal to be homeless. Oh my goodness, Taylor, that's awful. Gargling in public is against the law where? Gargling urine? I mean, if you choose to. Welcome in, Sarah. The correct answer is Louisiana. You are not allowed to gargle in Louisiana. Yeah, I would agree, Sherry, but where where would they go? Just to the surrounding states? It's not going to be any better really if they're homeless. All right, number 4. Eating cottage cheese after 6 p.m. on Sunday is prohibited where? Eating cottage cheese after 6 p.m. on Sunday is prohibited where? I love cottage cheese too. And even if I lived in this city and state, I would still eat it, even if it was after 6 o'clock on Sunday. I hope you feel better, Jill. Thank you for stopping in. Connecticut. It's not Connecticut. Cottage cheese and peaches. Hi, Leslie. You're going to call the cheese police on me? Wisconsin, the cheese capital? Nope. It's not West Virginia. Thank you for watching, Jill. I really appreciate it. Rhode Island, Nebraska. You guys are going to laugh when you hear this. They must be turning into gremlins after 6 p.m. The correct answer is Tampa, Florida. Tampa, Florida, you are prohibited to eat cottage cheese after 6 p.m. So don't be going and visiting Tampa and then have a craving for cottage cheese after 6 o'clock. You might get in trouble. You got your 12 gauge. We must know why. I'm going to have to try to figure out the whys you can't do this. Number 5. In what state are you legally required to pronounce the state correctly? In what state are you legally required to pronounce the state correctly? Massachusetts, Minnesota, not Texas. I wouldn't doubt it if it was Nevada. Louisiana. I love this. Arkansas. Arkansas is absolutely correct, Mishi. Yay! If you do not call it Arkansas or you call it Arkansas, you could be in serious trouble because you are legally required to pronounce it correctly. Arkansas, not Arkansas. And yes, I would say Missouri for Missouri, but I don't think they make that a law that you're required to call it Missouri. Mishi showed us all up and she is from Germany. You go, Mishi. Number 6. You got in an argument with a patient about it? No joke? Oh my goodness. It is a common myth, not a real law, that you can't eat cottage cheese in Tampa, Florida after 6 p.m. Sunday. There is no such law in Tampa anywhere else in Florida. Well, that sucks. It was in the strange city and state laws. Number 6. In what city is it illegal to play a musical instrument for the purpose of attracting attention without a license? This is a city and state. In what city is it illegal to play a musical instrument for the purpose of attracting attention without a license? Who would make up that fib? Let's make it Tank. I was gonna do it next time. Alabama, New York. Pied Piper must have gotten pissed. New York, Georgia, Louisiana. Ivy's got the Louisiana part, right? The cottage cheese law is likely a humorous misconception that has gained traction over time. Oklahoma, that would be funny for here, Sherry, New Orleans. It is actually Lafayette, Louisiana. It is illegal to play a musical instrument for the purpose of attracting attention without a license in Lafayette, Louisiana. I seen in our laws here once that it is illegal to spit on sidewalks. I can do so many strange state laws that we could have a category every week for probably 4 or 5 weeks. No wonder the parades go around them. No spitting on sidewalk. Guess you can't chew tobacco. Number 7. In what state? Okay, guys, don't get these confused. In what state are donkeys not allowed to sleep in bathtubs? Camels. In what state are donkeys not allowed to sleep in bathtubs? Iowa, New York, Nevada, Oklahoma. I haven't seen the correct answer yet. Taylor, you got it! Arizona! Tank got it too. Arizona. Arizona, you are not allowed to let donkeys sleep in your bathtubs. if he can get a waiver from the city council. Oh, you're in your bed? Number 8, last one for this category. In what city are couches not allowed on front porches? How many donkeys were found in bathtubs to make that a law? Can my ass sleep in the tub? I guess. In what city are couches not allowed on front porches? Same as Kim's. Kim's in the bathroom. Tied to fire hydrants. You might move there when you find this one out. I was kind of shocked at the answer. Chattanooga, Los Angeles. The correct answer is not Santa Barbara, not Nashville, not Boston, not Wisconsin. Correct answer is Boulder, Colorado. You are not allowed to have a couch on your front porch in Boulder, Colorado. And I'm sure it's in a lot of other states and cities as well. All right, next one. Category, games for kids. There's only 6 questions to this one. Too many rednecks living there. My porch ain't big enough. Your back deck is? Well, if it's in the backside, then no one's going to see it. Who cares? You can have it out there. All right, games for kids. Number 1. What game involves hopping on one foot while trying to knock over a piece of chalk? Yes, hopscotch. You guys all knew that one. You guys are all going to know. You guys will probably know all of these ones. Number 2. What game involves a rope that is swung while people jump over it? You know, Sherry, I should have named that this. Kids, or games kids don't know now. Good idea. Jump rope, yep. And with the hopscotch, we used chalk just to draw the numbers and stuff in, but we used jacks to put in the squares instead of the chalk. We put jacks in them. Or marbles. Double Dutch was fun with jump rope. We used to chalk to draw the boxes and rocks to pick up. Yup. We've used rocks, pebbles. All right, question number 3. What game involves finding hidden objects based on clues? You used to pick up the chalk, if not knock it out. If we used to pick up the chalk up, not knock it over. I see. Taylor, you're killing it. Scavenger hunt. Sherry. Treasure hunt, scavenger hunt. Yes, that's the correct answer. You guys are good at the kid ones, but we all played these as kids. So I probably, like Sherry said, should have put games kids do not know now. Number 4. What game is played with a bouncy ball and a wall? Yeah, I wouldn't know what games to suggest for any of those gaming systems. Not dodgeball. Taylor, you got it. Leslie, you got it. Handball. Played with a bouncy ball and a wall. It's called handball. So good job, you guys. Number 5. What kids game consists of 2 opposing teams in a park or a field, 2 different banners on a stick or a pole? A lonely game of catch, yes. Red Rover, Tug of War, Kings. What kids game consists of 2 opposing teams in a park or field and 2 different banners on a stick or a pole? I think once you hear the answer, you guys will have played this. Kim, I'll give it to you. Flag football, it's capture the flag. You guys didn't ever play capture the flag. Not the one we played. Never played it? No. All right, last question for games for kids. If you guys can't get this one, I'm going to laugh. You have a plastic mat with colored dots, arrow spinner that points to color and body part. What game is this? Yes, Twister. That was such a fun game. Getting all tangled up. All right, I need to take a drink of water a minute. This is the best cup in the world. Water stays cold in here for over 24 hours with ice in it. I got that from Miss Sherry. Not for the handicapped like me. Well, I couldn't do it now, but when I was a kid, yes. All right, next category is biggest tourist attractions by state. Number 1. You think you have 4 of those cups? Oh, I absolutely love that cup. It's the only cup I use for my water. All right, biggest tourist attractions by state. Number 1. What is the most visited national park in the United States? What is the most visited national park in the United States? Not Yellowstone, not Grand Canyon. A national park. Most visited. What is the most visited national park in the United States? And I have the answer with how many people and what year this park was visited. You ready for the answer? It's not Yellowstone. Not unless they call it something different. The answer that they gave me was Great Smoky Mountains National Park. Over 13 million visitors in 2023. Is the Great Smoky Mountains National Park part of Yellowstone? And I don't know it. That's just the answer they gave me when I did the question. That the Great Smoky Mountains National Park had over 13 million visitors in 2023, which therefore it was the most visited national park in the United States. You drove through there as a kid a few times very long time ago, but never stopped. I'm not sure what state it is in. Tennessee, Virginia, a bunch. It covers several states. It is part of it according to the lady in the box. I love the lady in the box. Yeah, definitely would not want to get lost or broken down there. Nope, nope, nope. All right, question number 2. Name the 3 waterfalls that make up Niagara Falls. You thought Yosemite? Name the 3 waterfalls that make up Niagara Falls. You live there and didn't know the answer? Horseshoe Falls is all you know? Well, that's one of them. They're great when they freeze over. 1, 2, 3. Well, Sherry got one of them, which was the Horseshoe Falls. American, yes, Michelle. So there's 2. And then the next one, Horseshoe, Canada, New York. Well, we have Horseshoes Falls, American Falls, and then there was one more that all make up Niagara Falls. The last one is Bridal Veil Falls. So Horseshoe Falls, American Falls, and Bridal Veil all make up Niagara Falls. I did not know that either. Number 3. Never been there. You had no idea. Canadian. Number 3. Which state boasts the tallest mountain in the contiguous United States? Mishi's been to both sides, the Buffalo and Canadian side, and didn't even know it. Wow. Which state boasts the tallest mountain? It's not Washington. Not Washington, guys. IVB, correct. California. Do you know which mountain it is? Not Mount Rushmore. We'll give it to Miss Ivy because she did say California with Mount Whitney. Mount Whitney is the tallest mountain. Number 4. What iconic landmark in New York City is known as the Island of Hope? What iconic landmark in New York City is known as the Island of Hope? Taylor, it's for the, well, I don't know if Alaska's considered part as the contiguous United States. If so, then Google was wrong. But those of you that said yes, Statue of Liberty is correct. So good job, you guys. So Alaska wouldn't count with that mountain that Taylor said. Alaska's Mount Denali. Liberty Island. Okay, Taylor. Hawaii and Alaska. All right. I got that. Thank you for that, Tank. Number 5. Which city is known for its vibrant art scene and the bean sculpture? She is beautiful from Plainview. I've never seen her up close or by a plane. I would love to go visit the Statue of Liberty. You only climbed on her feet. Boston. Ding, ding, ding. Kim, Chicago. Mishi got it. Chicago. Sherry got it. Chicago. Yep. Chicago is known for its vibrant art scene and the bean sculpture. Yep, the bean is in Chicago. Okay, last question for this category. Aw, Daddy to the rescue. Which state or states is home to Yellowstone National Park? I'm sorry, Mishi. I need to try to start using StreamYard instead of YouTube. Shalom, Lacey. I see Wyoming. I see Montana. Utah is not part of one of the ones. Not the Dakotas. Which state is home to Yellowstone National Park? We've seen Wyoming. We've seen Montana. What's the last one? You've never been to Yellowstone? I've been once. No, twice. And it is beautiful. Michelle plays hooky. Yes. Montana, Idaho, and Wyoming. Very good. Good job, guys. We have 3 categories left. We have #1 game shows of the 70s and 80s. Name that bird and strange things people consume. Yellowstone is absolutely gorgeous. The only thing I was disappointed by was Mount Faithful. To me, it just was not that breathtaking moment. It it wasn't what everybody said it was. So I was a little disappointed in that. Old Faithful, yes. I was very disappointed in that. Back to the urine answer. Oh, yes. Have you seen some of those videos, Sherry? People trying to get up close and pet those bisons? Oh, man. You went after a big fire? Oh, I don't know if I would have liked that. All right. #1 game shows of the 70s and 80s. #1. Name the game show where contestants answered questions to win prizes, and the grand prize involved spinning a large wheel. Michelle and Kim G and got it correct. Price is Right. You get to spin the big wheel for a grand prize. Good job. Yep, Price is Right. They answer a question, they win a prize. At the end, they get to spin the big wheel for a grand prize. #2. What game show hosted by Chuck Barris, known for its wacky and often unconventional performances? You guys know this. Yes, The Gong Show. Well, yeah, you do have to guess the amount of money, or at least be the closest to it. You used to watch The Gong Show? Stop making me feel old. Hey, I feel just as old. Especially with this next one. I used to love this game as a kid. #3. This game show involved contestants trying to avoid the whammy while selecting from various prizes on a game board. What game show is it? Yes, Taylor, Tank, Sherry, you guys got it. Press your luck. Kim G, you got it. Yep, no whammy. No whammy, no whammy, no whammy. That used to be my favorite part. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Yep, big bucks, yes. That was such a good show. Oh, good night, Heidi. I hope you sleep well. You don't know the Gong Show? You have to look it up one day, Mishi. It was a pretty funny show. All right, number 4. What game show hosted by Richard Dawson and known catchphrase survey says? They need to bring them all back. Yes, I agree, Ivy. You went blank. Family fund and you gotta kiss them. Yes, Family Feud. Number 5. Yes, kissing all the ladies. I wonder how the husbands actually truly felt about that. Having him go around kissing all their wives, their girlfriends, sisters, mothers. What was that, Tank? Both committed. Oh my goodness. Right? No way would I let some strange guy walk up and kiss me. No way. Yep, duck away, exactly. Un unale themselves. Unally themselves. Okay, alive themselves. I gotcha, Tank. All right, number 5. Popular 80s game show featured contestants solving word puzzles to win prizes. A popular 80s game show featured contestants solving word puzzles to win prizes. Wheel of Fortune. You got it, Michelle. Sherry, Tank, Lacey, Kim, May. Yes, you guys all got it. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, last one for this category. This game show featured contestants trying to guess the identity of a mystery celebrity guest. What was it? This game show featured contestants trying to guess the identity of a mystery celebrity guest. What is it? Nope, I'll give you a clue. The initials, the first initial is H, the second initial is S, and it's 2 words. You saw it but didn't like it? Long microphone game show. Hollywood Squares. Hollywood Squares. All right. Next category is Name That Bird. And then after this category is the strange things people consume. Recommended and requested by our Sherry Knowles. Name that bird. Number 1. People with keen eyesight might compare their sight to these birds. What bird am I? Not an owl. Tank and Pebbles and Taylor. You guys got it. Mishi got it. Eagle. Lacey got it. Eagle-eyed. Yep. Congratulations to those of you that said eagle. Quite a few of you. Number 2. It possesses one of the highest metabolisms of warm-blooded vertebrates. It is North America's smallest bird. What bird am I? Absolutely. Hummingbird. Congratulations. Tank was the first one. Good job, you guys. Number 3. In the 1800s, this bird saved Utah crops by eating grasshoppers. What bird am I? In the 1800s, this bird saved Utah crops by eating grasshoppers. What bird am I? Not crows. Not a goose. Not hawks. Not ducks. Not ravens. You guys will be shocked by the answer because this bird, I think, is more of a water bird. They have, for the correct answer, seagull. A seagull. Sherry's laughing, seagull. Yep. Seagulls. Isn't that funny? Number 4. I don't know what a seagull was doing in Utah. You said it because no way, not from that far from that area. You got it right because it was a seagull. Yeah, you got storms on the coast, so. And if you got restaurants or anything around, people throwing french fries out or whatever, they'll eat them. Yep, they lost their way. Following the grasshoppers. Number 4. This bird include blue, gold, purple types. Also, Darwin discovered 14 related species on the Galapagos Island. What bird am I? Oh, yuck, Sherry. That would be nasty. Peacocks, parrots. Lacey. Lavender. You got it. Finch. Kim G. Finch. Absolutely correct. Mishi, yes. Number 5. Name may be from Welsh for whitehead. One species can dive underwater up to 900 feet. What bird am I? Name may be from Welsh for whitehead. One species can dive underwater for up to 900 feet. What bird am I? Taylor, yes. Penguin. I don't see me freezing, Mishi. It might be you, honey. I hope not. We're almost done. We have one more for this one, and then the strange things people consume, and then we are finished. Boobies? Who said boobies? Oh, bluefoot booby. I gotcha. Oh, I'm sorry, Mishi. I know that does get frustrating. All right. Last question for the birds. This is the only bird whose nostrils are located at the end of its beak and found in the southern hemisphere. What bird am I? Boobies. Yes, Misha, you better whack-a-mole before tomorrow night and get all the gremlins out. I'll give you a clue. We have a fellow YouTuber that has a bird named. Hello, Heather's Crochet and Doll Corner. Welcome in. Ding, ding, ding. Ivy, you got it. Kiwi. Tank got it. Yes, kiwi. Very good, guys. All right, last category. Strange things people consume or eat. Mind you, a couple of these really did have my stomach churning. Number one, kiwis, you always forget about those being birds. And you're already nauseous. Oh no, Michelle. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. This was at our sweet Sherry's request. Sherry fruit to you, we'll see. Number one, in certain cultures, what unusual food item derived from a bird's nest is considered a delicacy and boiled like noodles? In certain cultures, what unusual food item derived from a bird nest is considered a delicacy and boiled like noodles? Yep, it is. It's bird nest noodle soup made from the saliva from the nest of cave swifts. So you're pretty much eating saliva made noodles from the birds. Look. Gross. I don't want to eat that. Number two, in Sardinia, Italy, there's a traditional cheese called casu marzu. What unusual ingredient is deliberately added to give it its flavor, and why is it considered the most dangerous cheese in the world? Sherry, yes, it's made with maggots. And they say it's dangerous because maggots can jump and cause intestinal problems. Maggots and larvae. Yep, absolutely. Yes, in Sardinia, Italy. It is a traditional cheese called casu marzu, and it's maggots that are inside it that they deliberately eat, and it's dangerous because they can jump and cause you intestinal issues. Ugh. Got cheese? Nope, I don't want no cheese. Oh, no way. You wouldn't get me to eat that. No way. Hi, Sandra. How are you, honey? Thank you for coming in. You came in on maggots. You're part Sardinian and didn't know that? Oh, no. You can smell that through the TV. Not good. Number 3. What is the traditional Scottish dish made of sheep's heart, liver, lungs, mixed with oatmeal and spices, and traditionally encased in a sheep's intestine? Taylor, you're on it. No, 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 not today. Haggis. Yep, absolutely correct. Haggis. You think it's illegal in the U.S.? Misha, you like haggis? Ew. It's got sheep's heart and liver and lungs. Yuck. Yuck. It should be illegal, yes. And I think I seen my son pop in. If you did, hi Dan. Yes, we're almost done. Yeah. Right, Taylor? You have something similar, Mishi? All right, next one. Number 4. In Central American cuisine, what reptile's meat is consumed in roast form and in stews? She has a refined palate. Who is Tank? Iguanas. In Central American cuisine, what reptile's meat is consumed in roast form and in stews? Iguana. Tank got it. Iguana. It's alligator here. All right, you guys, this next one. Oh, I don't know. I just don't know. Here we go. Number 5. During the period known as the Starving Time in colonial Jamestown, Virginia, 1609 through 16, some settlers resorted to eating what unusual items for survival? Taylor and Lacey. You are absolutely correct. Mishi, yes. Corpses of the dead, including digging up graves and consuming the remains. Absolutely. They would dig up a grave and eat whatever was left inside of it there. Yeah. Ugh. Gross. We don't know what killed them, so absolutely, May. It was 1609 through 1610, and they called it the starving time in colonial Jamestown, Virginia. Some settlers resorted to eating it because they absolutely had nothing else to eat. So they would eat each other, dead people. They would dig up graves and eat whatever remains they could find just to sustain themselves to live. I know it's gross, but I mean, some people did what they thought they had to do to survive. I will have some of that plague, please. You're gonna become a vegetarian? Gotta sleep with one eye open. All right, guys, last question. In 1970, people in Cambodia resorted to eating what arachnid as a food during a period of starvation? Black Widow, Sandra, Sherry, Lacey, you guys got it correct. Yes, they would eat fried tarantulas. Michelle, yep. Fried tarantulas. Could you imagine eating a tarantula? No, thank you. I'll pass. And I got the sheet ready so that you guys may give me some more categories to look up for Monday. And I do apologize for not doing it this past Monday, you guys. My stomach decided it wanted to have one of its flare-ups, which I can see I was under a lot of stress. I had a doctor's appointment Tuesday. Wednesday was supposed to be pre-trial for my granddaughter, and it got pushed out 2 weeks again. So now not until July 30th for pre-trial, with a trial date now set for way out in August. So that's why I was absolutely a wreck on Monday. So I will take any categories that you guys are ready for now, and we will do this on Monday. Unusual fetishes. Okay. What bugs are unusual addictions? Unusual marriage customs in foreign countries. Marriage customs in foreign countries. Unusual holidays. I got the unusual fetishes, Tank. State laws and why. Okay. State laws and why. Did you want them to be strange ones or just regular song lyrics? Like, name that song. Strange hygiene habits. Like bathing in urine. What? Famous duos. Yes, strange funny laws. How about some more gross stuff to consume? Strange human rituals. Surprise ingredients. Surprise ingredients. Recipes with strange and world records. Recipes with strange ingredients. Okay. Desserts by states. That would be a fun one. Inventions that became famous. Inventions that became famous. Look at the pet rock. All right, that gives me 18 to look up. That's enough for 2 weeks worth of trivia questions. Not so much inventions, but stupid ideas. Okay. I got you, Sherry. If there is, usually I can find just about all of the ones that you guys do request. If there is one or two that I happen to not be able to find, I will replace them with something that I can come up with quickly and be able to do it. But as of right now, with just what you guys gave me, looks like we have 2 weeks worth Yeah, like the wall cleaner putty. Look at Shark Tank. They rejected the ring door cam. Yeah, exactly. And now it's one of the most popular things to have. I love having my ring camera. I really do. Yep, the Mr. Clean sponges. Absolutely. Oh yeah, Mishi, they've got to be. They have got to be. Cell phones. Speaking of that, Monday, Papa Crafty, Mr. Crafty, and I all have to go have lab work done. And after we are done with our lab work, we are going over to Spectrum, and I am upgrading to the Google Pixel 9 Pro. Mr. Crafty is going to upgrade, and we are getting him, Papa Crafty, a new phone and getting him off of T-Mobile. It just is awful for him having T-Mobile. So we are going to get him a new phone, a better one that he can better understand and work better. And that way the one he's got is old, so it's time for him to upgrade. So yeah, he's having a hard time with them and doesn't like them. So we are just going to get him a Spectrum phone. So, well, I really do hope that you guys did enjoy this trivia. I wish I could go back to an Android. I can't work them anymore. iPhone and iPad dumbed me down bad. I had I had the Android, the Samsung Galaxy. I absolutely loved it. My son talked me into trying the Google Pixel, and I absolutely fell in love with the Google Pixel. It does so many things. It blocks all spam callers. It will take a message for me if I it screens every single call I get, it screens it, and I absolutely love having the Google Pixel. You love your Pixel? Now my tablet I use is the Galaxy tablet. I love that one. Good night, Kim G. All right, guys, again, thank you all for spending this time with me. I very much appreciate it. It was a lot of fun. We will do this again on Monday. That gives me tomorrow and part of Monday to get the questions done up, which is not a problem. I can get it done easy. I know there's nothing else on Mondays, so Mondays will be my permanent 6 o'clock time slot. That's Pacific time. So, again, thank you guys. I love each and every one of you guys. Stay safe, stay crafty. Please be kind. There's no need for anybody to be spreading around ugliness when we can spread around joy and love and happiness. And I hope that's what you will all do. Have a wonderful night. Good night, guys. I love you all. Sleep well. Stay safe. Mwah. Good night.